So this speaks again to Paul's strict adherence to the law. He 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 is explaining to them how zealous he is, how fanatical he is about this. In verse 4, picking up at verse 4, I persecuted this way to the death, binding and putting both men and women into prisons, as also the high priest and all the council of the elders can testify. From them I also received letters to the brothers, and started off for Damascus in order to bring even those who were there to Jerusalem as prisoners to be punished. So Paul's giving evidence here of his zeal. He he persecuted them to the death, and it says persecuted this way. Now we know we've seen this term come up a few times in the book of Acts. The way is another term for the early Christian movement. So he's persecuting Christians to death. He persecuted women as well as men, which takes it to another level. He was not just persecuting men, he was going all the way and persecuting women and children, even. We know from other scriptures. Um, and he did all this with the approval directly from the high priest and the elders. And then he even carried his mission outside of Judea into Syria on his way to Damascus. And then, so Paul is essentially saying here, I understand why you want to kill me. And I understand why you have attacked me. And I once did the same thing and even more. So this is again Paul identifying with them and finding common ground. And Paul, we see here, had clearly not forgotten where he came from. Paul remembered who he used to be. And picking up in verse 6 here, this is essentially Paul saying, I was just like you, but here's what happened. Here's what happened that changed my life.